G'day folks, it's Cortezerino and we are going medieval today. I'm going to show you how to build this house and I really like this one. It is super simple, there's nothing too fancy about this one at all, and I think that's what's really great about it. You can build this in pretty much any village you've got. If you've already got a village full of very basic simple houses, then this one will go in nicely and it'll probably be one of the fancier houses in the village. And on the flip side, if you've got a very fancy, elaborate medieval village, then this one will not look out of place at all. You can throw this in as just one of the more basic houses in your village. And on top of being very easy to build, we've also got a fully done interior, just a simple one. So we've got a table here for our meals, a little kitchen area, a cupboard in the wall, and if we come up to the next level, we've got a couple of beds for kids and one for mum and dad. And this is how it looks without shaders on. So anyway guys, let's get started. So to begin, you want to build a rectangle that is 7 blocks by 13. And you can see I'm using lots of different blocks here, so it's going to be about half stone, but you can mix in your mossy cobble down the bottom here. Also stone bricks, cobblestone, andesite, and the fire coral blocks. And then in the corners we're going to be putting oak logs, but every now and then mix in a stripped spruce log. Okay, so pick which of the shorter sides is going to have your front door, and we're going to knock out the second stone block from the corner, and I'll just replace that block in the ground with a piece of stone, and then we'll place the door from the outside looking in. Then come to the left side here, we're going to skip 3 stone blocks, so 1, 2, 3. Against the fourth, we're just going to put 5 stone blocks, and you can do your little mixture of different blocks just like that, so 5 in a row. Now what I want you to do is on top of the logs in each corner, we are going to add 2 more, so they are 3 blocks tall, and just go ahead and mix in your spruce randomly. For this tutorial, I'm just going to place all oak logs, but you remember, as you're placing, just go ahead and mix in your spruce. Okay, come around to the front and look at this log right here. We're going to put a temporary one on top, one poking out toward the front, and then break the temporary one. And then you can just run a long line of these all the way along until it is extending 1 block beyond that log below. Now we're going to count in 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th, we're going to place 8 blocks in total, sticking all the way out. And we'll do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now right on the end here, we're going to add a little crossbeam, and then we're going to put 2 oak trapdoors on the ends of those logs. Now swing around to the back, grab your oak logs again, and right above this pillar, we're going to extend this until it's poking out 1 block beyond that pillar. And then right on the end, same thing, we'll put a crossbeam there with oak trapdoors on the ends of the log, but we'll also put 1 right in the middle. And we are going to do the exact same thing out the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4 logs there. Right on the end, we'll put our crossbeam in with 3 oak trapdoors. Now you can come inside your building. Right up here where these 2 logs connect, we're going to put a little down pillar here. Whoops, wrong spot. It is going to go right there. So first time I did it was right on the stone, but we want it just inside the stone. And then over there where we've got the other log coming over, we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. This one I think does look good if you have the entire thing done in the stripped spruce. But this is how you should be looking when you're done. Okay, come in your front door again and look over to here where we've got this double layer of stone. We're going to knock out these 2 stone and then put a stone stair right there. And that's going to be for our staircase coming up. So come back around to the front, and right on the end here in the corner we're going to put 3 oak logs, same thing on the other side, and 3 right in the middle, and then come all the way to the back and we will do the exact same thing. Now on this side where we've got the bit poking out, what we're going to do is skip 2 blocks and put another 3 tall pillar, and we'll do the same from this end. Skip 2 blocks, put in our pillar. Now on the opposite side we are going to do those 2 pillars again, so 3 blocks there and 3 blocks there, but we're also going to place one right in the middle. Now on top of these 5 pillars right here, we're going to put a line of oak logs lying on their side. So at the front here, we're going to have it poking out 1 block toward the front, and underneath that we're going to put a spruce fence with a spruce button on the end. And then we're just going to continue these logs all the way down once again until it's extending by 1 block. We'll put in our fence and button. Now on the side where we've only got 4 pillars, it is exactly the same. So poking out 1 toward the end there, and we're just going to run these all the way along. Now just above our pillar in the middle, what we're going to do is run 5 oak logs all the way along, and then we're going to put one facing straight out right there with a fence underneath and a button. Now up the opposite end, it is exactly the same, so we're just going to run our 5 logs across like that, 1 out toward the front with a button on the end and a spruce fence. Now over here it's going to be slightly different, so come to this little bit poking out. What we're going to do is put a temporary log on top of that one on the edge, and then just behind it, 1 lying on its side. Then we'll break that and replace it with 1 lying on its side. We'll skip the middle one, but on the end here we're going to do the same thing, just like that. Now above the middle one we're just going to put 5 oak logs lying on their sides. And just remember to keep mixing in your stripped spruce logs for a little bit of extra detail. So now we're going to come to the inside and we're going to finish off this staircase. So I'll start with an andesite block right there. I'll put a stone to the left and a stone on top, and then we'll go 1, 2 stone stairs and finish with an andesite stair on top. Now we're just going to continue building up this stone wall that we've got running all the way around. And all we're doing here is we're adding 2 more blocks of stone to the top of all these blocks we've got on the ground, and do that all the way around. Obviously you're not going to use just stone like I'm using here. Use all the blocks that we've used down the bottom, except for the mossy cobble, because that's next to the grass. We want to keep the moss down low. We're just going to add a few more blocks in. We're going to add cracked stone brick and the occasional stair. So what I might do is just do a quick run around the building here. So if you want to, you can pause the video and copy exactly what I've done. Okay, we're going to add some light in here so we can cover up the ceiling without having mobs spawn. So as soon as you come in the door, on the left right here, we'll put a sea lantern in the ground with some light grey carpet. You don't have to use sea lanterns. You can use jack-o'-lanterns or glowstone, anything you like. Now, just where this pillar is to our right, we will knock out that block and put in another one with our light grey carpet. And then we've got our first stair right there. Just behind that, we're going to put another one right there. And where this pillar is, we're going to skip a block, knock out that one, and put in another light source. Now that back corner over there, we're going to put in a little bit of our kitchen. So we'll put our smoker in there with 2 andesite walls above it, and then a stone block above that. Okay, come up a little bit, and just behind this chimney we're going to put a stone block there and a stone block there, and we're going to run 1, 2, 3 oak logs between them, and then 1, 2 spruce planks just in that side there. Then in the same spot up the front, so we're above the door now, we're going to put a stone block in the corner, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 oak logs. Now right next to that stone block, I want you to sit up here, look in this direction, and we're going to place a right way up spruce stair there with another one right beside it. It's a little bit odd, but we're going to have a chest under there later, and we want to be able to open it. So now you can come along to our staircase. With bone blocks, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on top of that stone, with 1, 2 spruce planks in between. Now we're going to fill in our ceiling, and we're going to do it all with spruce slabs. So at this height right here, we're just going to put a little line there so we can still get up our staircase. But at this height, everywhere else, we're going to fill it all in with slabs. And you should be looking like that when you're done. So now I want you to put yourself at the front and swing around to this side right here. Find this middle pillar and just diagonally down from there, we're going to put an oak leaf. Now this pillar on the left, diagonally down, we're going to put a temporary block, an oak leaf in front, and break the one behind. And this one floating in air, what we're going to do is look from the side, and we're going to put a campfire on each side and just put it out with a shovel. Now we're going to look to this pillar over here, and just below that we're going to go looking from the side again, 1, 2, 3 campfires, and fill them in. And then everything in between those two lines of campfires, we're just going to fill in with more campfires, all looking from the sides. Just like that. Now underneath this campfire on the right in the corner, we are going to place 3 spruce fences coming down, and then just underneath where that spruce fence is, we're going to place some gravel. Now in the same spot on the other corner, we're going to do our fences again, and this time some mossy cobblestone. Now behind the cobblestone, we're going to knock out those 2 blocks, and then 1 on each side. Now on that one on the right, we're going to put some coarse dirt with grass on top, and then we're going to fill in the others with stone and place 1, 2, 3 oak leaves on top of the stone. We'll place an extra one there and then another one up there. Okay, grab some hay bales, and right next to that grass I'm going to put one lying on its side. Then we'll put a stone block beside it with one lying on its side out to the front and one facing straight up on top of the stone. And then we'll place 3 more all straight up. 1, 2, and 3. Now just diagonally out from this one at the front, we're going to knock out that bit of earth, put in some coarse dirt with a stone button, and then diagonally out from this one on the end, we're going to knock out that block and put in some hidden lighting, so a sea lantern with brown carpet. Now behind this fence, right against the wall, we are going to put a barrel facing straight up. And then in front of the brown carpet, I'll put in some coarse dirt with grass on top. I'll put another grass right there. Then we'll put in a coarse dirt and then jungle leaves this time. And right next to those leaves, we'll put in a cobblestone wall with a lantern. Now come back around to the front and we'll put a spruce slab just above our door with spruce trapdoors on each side and 2 spruce fences underneath. Now we're going to knock out these 3 blocks. I'll put in a coarse dirt, then stone and cracked stone bricks. Okay, so now we can swing around to the left hand side, and we're going to place an upside down spruce stair there right in the middle, and then skipping 1 block we're going to place another upside down stair on each side, and then you can hang a lantern right there. Now grab some coarse dirt, and right next to this oak log, we're going to place 1 in the ground there, 1 on the diagonal, and 1 under our lantern. We can put some grass on that one. And then just on top of this grass block, we're going to place a composter. And then come around to the front and place a spruce fence there. Looking in that direction, you can open it up. And on the other side of our composter, we're going to place a grindstone. So we've done some very basic decoration for the outside of our house, and you can leave it at that if you like, but if you want to do what I had in that house in the beginning, right at the end, I will show you some extra little details that you can do. But for the time being, we are going to get back to the house, and we're going to start with our chimney, which is this stone block right here. What we're going to do is on top of that place 3 andesite walls, then a cobblestone and another andesite. Then on top of that, we're going to go stone, andesite, and stone. Then an andesite wall with a cobblestone slab on top. Okay, so come back inside your building and look toward the front. And with bone blocks, we're going to put 1, 2, 3 facing straight up just behind that pillar. And we'll do the exact same thing behind the other 2 pillars at the front. Now down the bottom here, I'm going to put 1 lying on its side, 1, 2 there, another 2 there, and 1. And these are our windows, so I'm going to use grey glass panes here, but you can use whatever colour you like. Black looks good too, so does white. And we're just going to fill in those 4 windows, and then above the top here we're going to put 5 spruce planks. Now on the back wall it's almost exactly the same, but we've got this chimney in the way, so on that side we're not going to have a window, we're just going to put 2 lines of 3 bone blocks there. But the rest is the same, so we'll put a pillar of 3 there behind that pillar, and a pillar of 3 there with 1 on its side, 2, and then 2 on their sides. We'll put our windows in here, that'll connect to the chimney but you don't notice that. And put a window in there, and then we'll put 5 spruce planks above the top. And on the outside where our front door is, we are going to put in 3 grass blocks there with oak leaves on the end, and we'll put grass on top of all 3 of those grass blocks. And then we'll put 2 spruce trapdoors on that side and 2 on that side. Then grab your oak leaves, we'll go 1, 2, now down the bottom here we're going to go 2 there and 1 right there. And then in the same spot on the back wall we're going to start with our oak leaves, then do 3 grass. These will have grass on top of them. We'll put in 2 spruce trapdoors on that side and 2 on that side, and with our oak leaves we'll place 1 right there. And then we'll do a diagonal line, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, come to the inside of our house and we're going to fill in this wall right here. So in this little space on the left we're just going to run 3 bone blocks along the ground, and then you can fill in the rest with your grey glass. But in this section right here we're going to go 1, 2, 3 bone blocks on each side, with 1 down the bottom lying on its side, and then 2 grey glass in there. Now turn around and face this wall right here. On top of each of these bone blocks we're going to add 2 more, and then right on the ends we're going to add 2 bone blocks, just like that. Now on top of these bone blocks in the middle we are going to put sea lanterns with spruce planks on the inside. We'll put trapdoors, spruce trapdoors against each sea lantern, plus against the edge of these logs right on the ends. Now just in between these little gaps where our bone blocks are, we're going to grab our glass again and fill them in. Now on the side where our wheelbarrow is, we're going to look up at this little window here, put an upside down spruce stair below it with a flower pot and a fern. And on the same window over on this side, we're just going to do our upside down spruce stairs. Then we can go to the opposite side where our hay bales are. We're going to do upside down stairs under those 2 windows. On the one on the left, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 sea pickles. And the one on the right, we're going to put a flower pot with a cornflower on the inside. And then where our big window is here, we're going to put 2 spruce trapdoors on each side to look like window shutters. Okay, come along to one of your shorter walls here, and right up the top, we're looking at this oak log lying on its side. What we're going to do is put 5 bone blocks right on top, all facing straight up, and then we're going to make a little pyramid on top of that, with an extra one on top. Then with spruce slabs, we're going to put 1 on top of that log right in the middle, then 1 on each side right there. Then with spruce trapdoors, we're going to place 2 right next to each other like that. So 1 there and 1 there. And then we can come to the inside. On top of the spruce right in the middle, we'll put a sea lantern with a trapdoor in front, 2 spruce planks on each side, 3 across the top, and an extra one right there. Now on the opposite side here, it is exactly the same. So bone blocks there, make your pyramid with the extra one, then spruce slabs. We'll go our 2 spruce trapdoors on the inside, sea lantern, trapdoor, then 2 spruce planks on each side, 3 across the top, and 1 right there. Now this top spruce, we're just going to run that all the way over to connect to the other, And then on top of all of that, we're just going to put stone all the way across like so. Now, we've nearly got enough light in this room, but we need one more lantern. So on this wall here, where we've got our chimney to the left, I want you to grab some dark oak stairs, and against that middle pillar, we'll put an upside down one right there. Another upside down one under the window with a dark oak slab there and a lantern on the left. Okay, now we're going to start doing the shape of our roof. So I'll show you at the front, copy the exact same thing to the back. So on the sides of these two logs on the sides, we're going to put a dark oak stair like that. Then we need a temporary slab, one to the side, and break that. And then just above the log, on top of the log, we'll put a right way up dark oak stair with an upside down one against that. And we're going to copy that to this side as well. So stair, temporary slab, one to the side, break that. Then another stair and an upside down one against it. Now on top of those two upside down ones, we're going to put dark oak planks. And on top of them, we are going to have right way upstairs again. Now, we're going to do upside down ones, but they're not going to be the same as them. This time, we're going to look toward our building and place them upside down just like that. Now, on top of those, we will do our dark oak, and then we can look from the sides again and put our right way upstairs. Now, they will have an upside down one just in between them with a spruce fence underneath them, and on top a dark oak plank. So go ahead and copy exactly that to the other side. Okay, so once you've done both of those, come around to the side with our wheelbarrow, and just above this pillar right in the middle, we are going to add 2 more oak logs with a stone block right on top. Now each side of that, we are going to put 3 bone blocks just like that, all facing straight up. And then you can grab some dark oak stairs, and where we've got the end of the log here, we're going to place one upside down just like that, and the same on this side. Now on the ends of them, we're going to put a right way up stair with another one on top, and then we're just going to go upside down, right way up, upside down, and right way up, and finish right there. We'll do the same here. We'll do it right way up stair next to it, right way up stair on top, and then we're just going to go back and forth like this until we get to that height right there. Now against the stone, we're going to put an upside down stair, and then grab some slabs. We'll put one on top of that stair, and we'll add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now coming down the bottom here, you can see the slab we got right on the end. We're just going to continue to run them until they connect right there. Exactly the same over here, just run them all the way over until they connect. And then the same slab on the opposite side. This is pretty easy. Just run your dark oak slabs all the way down, like so. Okay, so come to the inside of our building and look toward the front wall. And we're going to place 4 upside down stairs just against the spruce planks on the edges. So looking from the side, 1, 2 on that side, and 2 right there. So that's how you should be looking. And we're just going to run these all the way along. Now on this side where our chimney is, the chimney's going to get in the way, so you won't be able to go all the way to the end. But with the others, they should connect to that wall right there. So when you're done, you should be looking like this, guys. So now we can go back to the outside of our building and come around to the side where our wheelbarrow is. And we're just going to fill in a little area here with stone. So just behind the bone blocks, we're going to run 5 stone like that. Then it gets a bit narrower up the top. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 behind the bone blocks and another 3 behind that. And then behind this stone, we're just going to run them all the way along. Okay, so now we're going to be placing a bunch of stairs, and we're going to be using a mixture of the blackstone brick stairs, the regular blackstone, the polished blackstone, and also the occasional dark oak stair. So when I place it, I'm just going to place one type of this, but when you do it, make sure you mix in those 4 varieties. So on this side, where we just filled that in with stone. What we're going to do is right here, we're going to go 1, 2 stairs, turn the corner, run them all the way along. Now just above that, we are going to do the exact same thing. And over on this side, it is the same as well. So we're just putting in our 2 lines of stairs. And then up the top here on this final line, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 on that side. And the same thing right here. And here's an example of how I did it. So I used mostly the brick stairs and the black stone, with just the occasional dark oak and the polished. So now anyway, we are going to swing around to the side with our hay bales, and you can see we've got these 2 stairs here. What we're going to do is just mirror those and do 2 lines of our stairs all the way along. Okay, we're done with stairs. We are going to switch to blocks. So we're using mostly the blackstone bricks and the blackstone blocks, and we'll mix in the occasional polished blackstone plus spruce logs, and they will all be lying on their sides. So you can see over here, this is how I did it, just to give you an idea of the mixture I used. But what we're going to do here is on the next line up, we're going to do a line of bricks like so. On the next level, we are going to do a double line of blocks. And then finally, when you get to the top, it is just a single line. And on top of that top line, we're going to put dark oak slabs. So just go ahead and fill in all of that and just going around your chimney. And this is how you should be looking when you're done. So now we are going to start on the interior because the exterior is all done. So come to the inside here. As soon as you come in the door, look to your right, and in this little spot here, we're going to put 2 barrels facing the right way up, and then right up the top here we're going to put a double chest with 2 spruce trapdoors underneath, and there's stairs above so we can still open that chest. Now just on the left hand side of this pillar we are going to put an oak trapdoor, skip 2 blocks and put another one, and we're going to put a painting in here, and I got the one I wanted first time. So now we're going to look over to our little chimney here. Just next to that smoker, we're going to put upside down spruce stairs with an oak pressure plate on top and a furnace right there. And just to the left of our kitchen area, we've got this little spot. What I want you to do is put 2 barrels lying on their side, then holding shift, we're going to put 2 jungle buttons on the front. Now holding shift again, we are going to put 2 spruce doors on top of them, so that is our little cupboard. Now, looking back toward the front here, we've got this pillar on the left-hand side with the carpet in front of that. Just in front of that carpet, we're going to put a spruce stair, then skip a block and place another. Now, look in the other direction. We're going to leave a 2-block gap and then mirror those stairs. So now, what I want you to do is go ahead and dig out all the visible grass on the ground here, including just underneath that upside down stair. Okay, once that's done, we are going to fill in the floor, and what we're going to do is place the occasional stone brick, the occasional andesite block, and the occasional cobblestone, and all the rest in between will be stone. So if you want to copy exactly what I've done, you can just pause the video anywhere through here and fill all of those in. So next I want you to grab some spruce fence gates, and we're going to place them in between our stairs, and then standing behind the stairs, open them up. So looking in that direction, then looking in that direction. Now on these stairs on the sides here, we are going to place some spruce signs, and then up the back here against the wall, 2 scaffolding with 2 birch trapdoors against those, and 2 more scaffolding, and we're going to put brown carpet on top, so you'll need to hold shift to place them on top of the trapdoors and place it right there, and that is our table. So we are all done on the bottom floor. We're going to head up to the next floor. So as soon as you get up the stairs on top of this little crossbeam, we're going to grab a grey bed and place it against the wall with a chest on the left hand side. And then in this corner over here, we're going to place a light grey bed. Okay, so just in front of this stair with the lantern on it, we're going to place a green carpet and another on each side. Then starting here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. So you got a rug in that shape right there. Now come over to our weird stairs in the floor. We're going to place 2 looms there, but I want to put my back to the wall when I place these. So we'll place them just like that. On the front, holding shift, we're going to put 2 jungle buttons and just above 2 brown carpet. Now just opposite those looms, we're going to place a stripped dark oak log lying on its side, and then we're going to switch to dark oak wood. This is one with wood texture all the way around, and place it against the other one. Now grab some spruce fences, we'll go 1, 2 right there, and then we'll add another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now looking at our stripped dark oak there, we're going to place 2 purple beds against it, and right in the corner a flower pot with a birch sapling. And that is your building 100% complete. So that's your simple medieval house complete, and we've got a little bit of decoration around the side. But you also saw in the beginning I had added a lot more decoration to this one. So if you want to have exactly what I've got there, I mean the tutorial would take a lot longer if I showed you all of this, so I'm just going to do a little spin around and you can pause the video at any time and copy that. A few little things I've done though, where you see I've got the leaves in the ground. Usually a few blocks below them I've got some sea lanterns to add a little bit of extra light, and this bit on the side here where we've got the wheat, you could actually make a nice big field right next to your little house if you wanted to, or you could leave it small like that. So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave me a like on the video if you enjoyed this, and let me know if you want to see more medieval houses. This is my second one I've done a tutorial for, but I've actually got designs for a whole lot more if you want to see them. So thanks for watching again. I'm Cortezerino. I will see you later.